In the previous video we showed you a very easy and useful way to keep track over a range of shares in which you may be interested. In this video we're going to show you yet another way to do so, but this time you want to watch or be alerted when a share reaches a certain price level, and this we do through using the watch list. Let me first show you what a watch list looks like. Go to the view menu, click on watch list, and there you'll see that the watch has been set with target settings of a low target of 10% and a high target of 10%. You can change this any figure you like just by over typing it, but in this case the default has been set at 10, so let's just leave this at 10% for this particular exercise. As you can see, it's got no share names here whatsoever, and we're now going to add a share to the watch list. Currently we have a share called Woolies on our screen, and let's say we want to add Woolies to our watch list. The way to do this is to use the right mouse click to open up the quick access menu and select the option add to watch list. Just click on it once and Woolies has been added to your watch list as it says on your screen. Let's now look what it looks like in the watch list itself. Click on view, watch list, and there you see Woolies. Now it shows you the latest price as it was during the last day when the last download took place. In fact, that price ties in with this price here. It gives you a low target, which is the latest price less 10%, and it gives you a high target with the latest price plus 10%. So for how long the share is within these two figures, it will do nothing. But the moment the share price drops below the low target, it will warn you, and also similarly when the price rises above the high target, it will warn you. Now do bear in mind that these figures are worked out on percentages, but you can also change them. For the purpose of this exercise, I'm just going to manipulate the high target to show you what happens when a share reaches one of the targets. I click on it and I'll change the price to 1100, which as you can see is actually below the 1146 that the current price is at the moment. I now click on done. And if I now go out of the program, that's where you would normally start during the day when after you download, and I'm now loading the program. This takes a little time on my computer, and there you go. The first thing when the program loads, it checks your watch list and checks if any of the shares in your watch list have reached the prices that you have preset for them. And in this case, it tells me that your watch list has reached one of its targets. It gives you an audible warning as well. And if you now click on OK, you'll immediately see that Woolies is now shown in blue because the latest price actually is higher than the target price. This is a very useful feature to use in those instances where, for instance, you are not particularly want to buy Woolies at, let's say, a price of 1146, but you say, for instance, you could decide that you only want to be buying Woolies at a price, let's say, of 1100. Then you would change your low target to 1100, and the moment Woolies price reaches 1100 or goes below 1100, it would actually warn you like it did just now. Similarly, you could also say the moment Woolies reaches a target higher than the price that was originally given to it, which as you may recall was 10% greater, was about 1240, I seem to remember, then again it would warn you as well. It also tells you at the bottom, Woolies' latest price is greater than the high target. Let me now show you again how to add another range of shares to it. Let's say we put Mr. Price in here as well. Bingo, there's Mr. Price on the screen. Again, right mouse click, add to watch list. And now let's say I want to add Foschini. I'm just selecting shares at random. And again, I can right click and add to watch list. Now watch what happens when I clear these three shares off the screen. I go back to watch list. It first will warn me because one of them, in this case Woolies, has the current latest price is greater than the target price. The other two are still within the range, so they haven't warned me about these two. But now what you can do, you can click on Open All Series. At first will warn you again. And now you will find, as in favorites, where you can open all series. Similarly, you can do this in the watch list, and it will open each share in your watch list one after the other. So now you can study the actual share performance and see how the share is gone one by one. To remove shares from your watch list is also very simple. Just click on watch list. Let's say now Woolies has met its target, so let's say I want to remove it. It says delete series. If you want to delete the next one, Mr. Price, delete series, and so forth. You can delete Foschini and you can carry on. So therefore, watch list, as you could see, is a very useful way of keeping an eye on prices of shares, because it's virtually impossible to remember every share and the price it was, and thereby by using this feature the computer will always warn you when a price meets an event or a price meets a target that you have set for that particular share. Do use it often. You will find it will really help you in your investment decisions.